Hey, what is up, beautiful people? How are you doing today? So, I am here again, the Broadcast 25. I have no clue why I just said 25 like that, but we're back today with another episode on the Darkcraft server. I'm speaking very fast right now. So, I actually have an idea for the interior decorations of this floor. So, what floor are we on? 6, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Okay, 5th floor. The 5th and 6th floor. Now, underneath, you may not know that, gotta move this again now. There's nothing down here. Let me just Ender Pearl show you. Nothing down here. So, yeah, I have no clue what to do with that floor. Okay, so back in the same spot. Now I have an idea for this floor, though. So we are here in the Enterprise building, and it's kind of dark out. Should have waited till today. Is the sound on? Okay, yeah, it is. I don't know why I just checked. I heard it. But I want to make F-150s. Like, there's a hangar. Like, the Enterprise will sell F-150s and stuff like that, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. Right here, I have, like, the layout for it. I already made it in Creative, and it came out very nice in my test world. So, I want to have, like, nice ones over there, and maybe, like, one big one over here. And, I'm not sure what to put on the sides, though. Like here, I might have one. Well, it's actually pretty big. It's actually 14 long and I think 11 wide. So I'm not sure if I'll add here. If not, I'll have to expand this out. But I also made these spiral staircases that came out very nice. Wow, and I fall off them. These spiral staircases, I like them. The lights, I'm going with the glowstone, and I'm going to have the fences all around. Now, I was actually going to go with a fence like here and then another one underneath, which would be glowstone. Wow, that's good English. Glowstone. But I didn't really like how it came out. So, on my iPad right now, I have a picture of this beautiful machine we'll be making. And this is going to be the nose. And then this is going to be the center. And then it's going to go down to like here. So, I'm going to get to work on that now. But I actually wanted to talk to you guys today. I was having like one of my philosophical moments and thinking, why are we here? Why do we exist? Now, when I think of that, the first thing that comes to my head is, what is the meaning of life? And I really don't think there is a meaning to life. Like, that's a very pessimistic way to think. But I don't think that we exist for a reason. I think that we just exist to exist. Like, let's say, let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Like, I do not see the reason why we live. Now, you may think, oh, we live to make the world a better place. Well, why? Like, why do we have to make this place a better place? Why are we here? Sorry, I blacked out there a second. I was actually counting. But it's... I just cannot comprehend why. Now, I know a lot of people have their religious beliefs and all that stuff. Like, I am a religious person. I'm not atheist or anything. But even if you are, it's fine. I can respect that. But like, the meaning of life for me is to die. Now, that is the bluntest way I could put it, because I can't sugarcoat dying. You cannot sugarcoat death, because we live and we die. That is how it's been forever, and there's nothing we can honestly change about that, unless maybe like someone finds a cure for everything in the world. But for that to happen, it's very unlikely. But the way that I see my life is just to go on, like to make the best out of myself that I can be. Like, I just want to be the best I can be. I don't want to be on a scale of like society. It's like how much money you make depends on how successful you are. No, I want to accomplish my goals in life and, do what I want to do. I don't care what society thinks of me. I don't care what anyone thinks of me, honestly. But I really don't know. Like, the reason we exist is just a mystery to me. Let me actually take a look from above at this. But I know this might be very depressing, but the world will come to an end at some point. And it says it both in religion and in scientific terms, because the sun is pretty much a star, and all stars at some point blow up, and in like 6 billion or some years like that, the world is going to blow up. So it's inevitable, and that's why I see death as the meaning of life, because there's a lot of poems and stuff like that that say really nice things. Like there's one in Spanish. Oh, one second, let me think of it. It says, living isn't simply existing, it's existing and creating, and not sleeping without dreaming, something like that, or to that sense. But it's very nice, and I like it, but I don't feel it as something realistic. Like, I don't think that the world has a purpose. I just feel that we exist. And people might think that, oh, it's because of Buddha or God or whatever. And I can understand that, but I just don't see why. And I know that some religions you can't like question and stuff like that, but it's just the way that we're made that we question things. It's not because I want to, it's because it's just a force of nature. I have to question what I'm doing all the time. Like, why am I playing this game right now? Why do I find enjoyment of this and not of studying? Now, there's explanations for that, but I don't really care about that right now. Another question is, what is the afterworld? Like, when we die, where do we go? And it also goes into religion and all that stuff. But I just wish there could be answers, man, because I'm a very curious person, and I would like to know these things. So let's get on to building this. So over here is 4. One second, let me look at the picture again. 4, okay, and then block down is 5. I'm sorry if you guys don't understand me right now. Just babbling on. So I get philosophical at times, and I say things like that, but I don't know. It's like the world is just a mystery to me. Okay, here's 5, and there's 3, and there's 2. Okay, perfect. And the back part over here. See, no. Are we done? Take another look. Get the back part. Okay. No. Wait. No. This is in here. It's like this. And we're done with the first one. Okay, so here's this done so far, and I'm gonna start lighting up the roof, get that light in here. I don't like that black spot there, and I'm gonna start adding things on the sides. So I will be back in a sec. Okay, so I just finished putting the lights up. As you can see, I just put them randomly. I put a little too many here. I should have moved it over, but who cares? And I built another plane, and this one is made out of obsidian. And yeah, it fits actually perfectly. Like, look at that. No more space. Absolutely. Like, I wouldn't be able to fit here. I have to take 2 blocks out of here. This is a little farther back. So this is a special edition obsidian. Yeah, so, but I really liked how it came out. And I also added wheels kind of thing. Like, I also added down here to you. So, I'm really liking how it came out. So I'm actually going to make another one over here. But we were talking about, like, the meaning of life and why do we exist. Now, I was thinking, I'm thinking about this in a very personal way. Like, I'm thinking me. I'm not thinking about us as society in a whole. Like, as society, I think that one day we're all just gonna kill each other. Actually, let me go home and get some quartz. No. Do I have quartz here? I want to make it out of quartz. Let's go all the way down. So, I feel that society pretty much one day is just gonna kill itself. Like, with nuclear weapons and with all these kinds of things that we have now, it's just, for me, a matter of time when... that's not mine, by the way. That's a dark, so I'm not going to take that from him. For me, it's just a matter of time when, I guess, pretty much humanity is going to kill itself. Because as we look back into... I'm sorry about that. As we look back into history, look at things like genocide, like the Holocaust and stuff like that. Those are just terrible things that happen throughout history. But we can't deny them from ever happening. And some people do justify it. Like, there was someone that my mom was talking to that actually was justifying why Hitler caused the Holocaust and why it wasn't a Holocaust. Now, the definition to a Holocaust is like just something terrible that happened. But there's a lot of people who do justify it, and I honestly cannot see how mass murder and genocide could be justified in any way. I'm saying justified a lot now, but I just feel that it's inevitable that society's going to die off one way or another. But yeah, let me just go /home. It will happen at some point to me. Now, I know in this episode I'm sounding so like such a depressing person, but I don't feel that it's actually a depressing thing. Like, I just feel that this is just something that we have to live with, and I would rather live like that than expecting something from life. Like, I know that I'm gonna die one day. As sad as that sounds, it's going to happen. Wait, how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. So I know that one day I'm going to die, and I know that so will my friends and family, and that is a very sad thing, but I just try being as positive and happy now, because the only reason that I'm glad that I'm alive is because of happiness. And if we are not happy, why even live? Like, I'm not saying that I'm going to kill myself or anything, but why would we exist without happiness? That, for me, is the reason of life. Like, I know I just said that I don't have a reason of life, but I think that would have to be at happiness. Because just think of all the happy times you've had, and think of all the awesome people you've met throughout your life so far. But nothing is forever, sadly, and that's just something we have to live with. And that's actually the end of the episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Now, I did end this on a sad note, but always try to be happy and positive, man, because that's what's important. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please click that like button. Stay beautiful.